Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and I'm your host, Ellie, and this is the Weather and Lifestyle News Show. Boy, I'm a little late. We got banned on the show, and I had to make some corrections. We had quite a few shows taken. I don't know why. They had no rhyme or reason for it, but we're here. And I'm ready to go with the weather and the earthquakes. And oh boy, I got a really good show for you today. So we're a little late, uh, about 15 minutes. Wow, 15 minutes late. But I had to make some corrections. And so we're here and we're ready to go. And we got weather and we got Miss Davis back. And I know William's going to love that. Fat Bear, I won. The bear I picked won. It's the light colored bear, and I think it's Grizzly 128, I believe is what it is, and it's a female. And so we know. Yesterday I said she's the baddest bear, so I'm happy with that. And today they're putting it forward how what a grand bear she is. So let's get on with the weather, and I'll get on to some earthquakes. All right, here we go.
Well, the cross country storm we've been tracking all week is now moving through the plains, and this is where we're going to see high elevation snow today and a bout of severe weather. So the action right now and today will be through the Rockies and the high plains. High wind warnings, a threat of severe weather as this storm rolls through. So take a look at these wind gusts that we are going to see, not just through the high plains, but into the southern and central plains as well. Winds will be gusting over 20 miles per hour. Now, as we go through the rest of the week and this weekend, the storm continues on the move. Now, Friday through the Midwest, flood watches will be likely through this area as the heavy rain moves through. And then for the Northeast, well, the beginning of your weekend, yep, here comes the rain and heavy rain at that. Now, it looks like the heaviest rain will stay south of Boston, but New York down to Jersey and into Maryland, you're going to get whacked with that for the start of the weekend. It will certainly be a wet one. There's a look at snow totals. Rainfall through parts of the Midwest and the plains, 2 to 3 inches, very likely. Again, that's where we could have some flooding. And then as this storm moves to the east, we could see 1 to 2 inches. In parts of Pennsylvania and along the I-95 corridor, we could pick up another ½ inch.
Boy, wasn't that a beautiful view? Uh, the lake and the trees and the mountains behind it. Boy, what a view! Especially for Thursday going into Friday. Now we've seen 1 to 3 inches of snow. Wow, I'm ready for it. What about you, Susan? I don't know what happened to Karen, but we were late. And um, Susan, I got to say, everybody complained yesterday about the chat. They would say hello and it would disappear. And it was going into today. So, Karen, Susan, did you have problems? Because I really need to know. I don't know why they're banning this or having issues with this channel when it should be my news. Yeah. All right. So Lydia made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane along Mexico's western coast. Anybody hear about that? They're so into Israel right now that um, they're not letting us know about this hurricane. And why? We need to know about the hurricanes in Mexico moving into the Gulf. And we got, uh, I think, Miss Banks that's going to let us know what is going on. So here we go.
Lydia has become a major hurricane with sustained winds of 115 miles per hour. The storm is expected to weaken by the time it makes landfall, but that's not going to make very much difference in terms of the impact. You can see where Puerto Vallarta is in the cone. No single HDMI 1. Check if the percent S is connected and powered on. Or press the input icon button to select the input for the source device. And it's going to be very far reaching, and so the rain totals are really going to add up even further away from the
Oh boy.
and with big rain totals totals, especially in the terrain where it's falling. One thing that we're concerned about is the possibility of significant flooding as well as mudslides. 4 to 8 inches of rain is forecast with isolated totals of 12 inches possible.
Change input HDMI-1. Change input HDMI-1.
Oh boy, I'm having issues, folks. Oh boy. All right. Boy, just when I think I got it all together, that they're going to ban me again. I'm going to just keep going with my warning in the middle of the page. Now, I'm hoping you guys aren't seeing this. I'm just going to keep moving on. Boy, they just really want to hit me hard once again with no strikes. All right. So, Susan, are you seeing something in the middle of the screen? Because if not, I'm just going to keep going. Well, the flight attendants battle a mosquito swarm inside the plane, and they don't know how this happened. Mosquitoes started attacking the people on the plane. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to it. Oh boy, I got a warning right in the middle of my page. Okay. I'm going to try to fix my warning as you guys are watching this next video. Boy, this is horrible. And you know, oh boy, I don't even have a mouse.
Change input HDMI-1. Change input HDMI-1. Change input HDMI-1. Change input HDMI-2. Change in. No signal HDMI-2. Visor pass display 7642 HDMI dash. Change input
Oh my
HDMI-2.
goodness, folks. This is really bad.
Change input HDMI. Change input HDMI-2. Change input HDMI-1. Change input HDMI-1.
Okay.
Visor pass display 7642 HDMI-1 normal CGNM-698
Oh, yikes.
22 p.m.
Okay. Technical difficulties. All right. So, well, you know, Karen, we've been having technical difficulties, and I'm not sure why. Let's see if I can get this fixed really quick. I was delayed because it wouldn't even let me do a show, and I finally got. Oh, there we go. I finally got it fixed, and was 15 minutes late, and then it put up an error of the show in the middle of the screen as I tried to show this one, the mosquitoes. All right, so we're going to fix this whole mosquito thing, and here we go. I don't know about y'all, but what was he spraying? And you know, that's going to be like floating in the air for the whole trip. Uh, and see, Susan's with me. That doesn't look safe, breathing in those chemicals. But what do you do when, let me see. When you got mosquitoes on the plane? Do you spray them and get rid of them because they're going to bite? And who knows what kind of mosquitoes these are? Are they malaria carrying mosquitoes, uh, diseases, or do we breathe in the chemicals? Wow. See that when I seen that, I was like, "Oh, what's he spraying?" That was my first thought. I was with Susan, and they say, "Oh, he was. They were only the airline was only looking out for um, their passengers." Now, did you watch? It was between 9 and noon today. Um, the solar eclipse. Now it got really, really super dark here. I thought that we were going to get rain, and then I remembered, no, it's a solar eclipse. We were very clouded here, um, and it went through Texas and Arizona and Nevada, Utah, up into Washington. So it got very dark. Now, I was going to get the whole paper plate, put a hole in it. Now, this is something you could do. You get a plate and you put a hole in it, and then you put the plate up, and you turn around. You don't face the sun, and it'll put the eclipse on the plate on the bottom. Now you can do this, or you can find another remedy and get the glasses. But I was all ready for the whole paper plate thing. I was going to see if it worked because I'm all for the new ideas. And it's been dark. It got dark from about 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and then we just had cloudy skies. So doggone it, I didn't get to see it. I was all ready for it. California deputies find a handgun in a pepperoni pizza box during the traffic stop. Just when you think it's safe to pull someone over, and a pizza delivery guy. And I bet you never thought had a pizza like this, where there's a gun in it. Authorities in Southern California found a range of drugs during the traffic stop. Also discovered a handgun inside a pizza box on top of a pepperoni pie. The Kern County Sheriff's Officer said. Um, I got to show you guys this. It don't even look real. I was like, that's a fake gun. It's got to be a fake gun. It just doesn't even look real. But yeah, they say, lo and behold, it was a true gun. Um, the driver, Danny Carlson, 47, had a misdemeanor and a warrant that was on the was on a post-release community supervision for weapons violation. Authorities said now during the search of the vehicle, they found methamphetamine, Xanax, cocaine, fentanyl, yeah, which weighed a combined 1.5 pounds. Wait till you see what he had. He just didn't have pizza and a gun. Look at all this stuff. He had, it looks like a saw. He had cocaine. He had fentanyl. Uh, he had other guns. Had a flashlight. Well, of course, his phone, bullets. Wow. Deputies located a sawed-off shotgun, two loaded handguns, one which was concealed in a pizza box. Um, they also found inside the vehicle cash, scales, drugs, and packing equipment. Uh, Also, three passengers in the car were also in there. They were identified as Benjamin Vasquez, uh, also Krista Rutledge, 18-year-old Sadie Vendayi. Damn. Think about all that stuff. They had a sawed-off shotgun. They had a knife with look like a saw. Not only that, fentanyl, cocaine. Wow. And a pizza in the box. Next time your pizza delivery driver comes and he's got passengers, you got to wonder what they got. Oh boy. Um, California, boy, California claims a 1.676 765 billion. Somebody won the $1 billion with the jackpot. Was it you? Boy, let me know. Um, I just got to show this one. Here we go. Um, these are the finalists for funny picture animals. And, it's a slideshow, so I just have to let you know, let you look at it. Um, we got some fish, we got some sharks, we got, looky there, an otter. I don't know what he's doing. Um, I'm uh, I'm just going to let you look through this. We have so many contests. The Fat Bear. Well, this is Funny Animals contest, and these are the winners. I believe this is uh, the owl was the winner of this. I don't know. I think that one right there with um, the kangaroo looks like it's playing an air guitar. I think that's the one that should have won. All right. And we've already been through them all. I know you guys have seen it. So let me know. Uh, what do you think, Karen? I think the kangaroo playing the air guitar. Um, the rest of them, the bear shaking hands and uh, the penguins holding hands. I don't know. And I can't see the owl just staring is the winner. No, let's go with the kangaroo playing the air guitar. All right. Penguins colony eaten to extinction by foxes. Um, this is something that after 30 years now, a brand new chick is hatched for the first time since 93. So the foxes eliminated. This is what happens when you don't control habitats. This is what happens when you don't control the wildlife. You will get foxes that will eliminate penguins. The chick was the first to hatch in New South Wales outside Sydney. It took 30 years to get a chick. And lo and behold, uh, the baby chick has been born and it's safe. Family Dollar store recalls hundreds of items, folks. I mean, it's a lot of it is cold and flu stuff. So if you've been to the Family Dollar store, um, what I'm going to say is get this link and see if you got anything there. It's everything from clothing to um, uh, uh, cold remedies to just about every. I mean, it's hundreds. I was really surprised that um, the Family Dollar would have so many recalls. Um, so if you have been buying items there, please go to look up Family Dollar recalls because you don't want to have a cold remedy that's going to make you sicker. And that's what's going on. So you're trying to get over this cold and flu, and you go to Walmart's too expensive. You go to the Family Dollar or the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree, and you get something that's a little bit cheaper. But what they're finding out is they're being very sick off of these medications that they're selling. Also, a recall on Costco ham and air fryers sold on Amazon. Don't buy meat on Amazon, folks, because all you're going to do is get listeria or Ebola. or Ebola contamination. Don't buy ham online, folks. Go to the store, or if you have a delivery from Walmart or uh, Safeway or any of these stores, do it that way. Don't have it shipped to you. And these air fryers are sold on Amazon. Um, the product sold on Amazon can overheat and get a fire hazard. Um, children's blanket sleepers, robes recalled due to burn hazard. Um, be very careful when you buy sleepers and jumpers and robes for your kids, even hoodies. Make sure they are uh, not going to catch fire or overheat, and make sure they're. If you look, get the tag and you run it through your Google and see if there's a recall on them, because you don't want your kids. Uh, if the house has a spark, these things will melt. Don't do it. All right, we're down to um, uh, uh, the funny post. And I know Lee is probably wondering what happened, because I told him I would call him shortly after the show at 4:30 my time or his time. And we're already running into the next show almost. So this category is true definitions. The adult, a person who has stopped growing at both ends and now grows in the middle. Oh yeah. Well, when you get older and they say you get shorter and then you grow in the middle. Yeah. Beauty parlor, a place where women curl up and die. Well, no, not die. They dye their hair. Cannibal, someone who is fed up with people. Uh, chickens, the only creature you eat before they are born and after they are dead. It's true. I don't even want to go there. I don't want to think about it. Committee, a body that keeps minutes and wastes hours. Dust, mud with the juice squeezed out. Egotist, someone who is usually knee deep in conversation. Gossip, a person who will never tell a lie if the truth will do more damage. A handkerchief, a cold storage. Inflammation, cutting, I'm sorry, inflation, uh, cutting money in half without damaging the paper. A mosquito, an insect that makes you like flies better. A raisin, grape with a sunburn. A secret, something you tell one person at a time. A toothache, the pain that drives you to extraction. That's a fact, Jack. Tomorrow, one of the greatest labor saving devices of today. Yawn, an honest opinion openly expressed. Wrinkles, something other people have, you have character lines. And that is it for today. And I'm sorry to cut this so short. We had technical difficulties due to banning. Now I'm glad to see everybody text in my chat room are able to come through. Yesterday they were being banned. Today I've got it fixed, but it took me until 15 minutes into the show to be able to have this fixed. But we're back on track. And, we just can't say GAS. We say GAS, we're going to get in trouble. As long as we can spell it, but we can't say it. So don't spread that. That silent fragrance that affects us all. All right. Subscribe and hit the like button. And we will see you tomorrow with weather and lifestyle news. And we also have trivia tomorrow night without news. Invite your family and friends and share and hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Unfortunately, we had a delay today, but it's been fixed, and it's only because we're the Truth in News, and we got banned. Oh boy, I keep losing my. I'm still having technical difficulties. Anyway, with that, come back and see us tomorrow and share.